What's up, my name's 106 and welcome back to City Skylines 2. Before I jump into it today, please enjoy a clip of me spilling a cup of water over my microphone while I was preparing to record. I'm a real idiot, man. Anyway, today I'm starting a brand new city in City Skylines 2. For the last 3 months, you guys have watched me work on Auburn Hills. We've reached 208,536 people, $873 million. I reached Megalopolis, unlocked everything. I'm super proud of this city and what I did with it, but there is a couple of things I'd like to change, which would mean me deleting most of the city and starting again anyway. So I thought, why not use this opportunity to completely start from scratch and start a brand new series while I'm at it as well, so you guys can see the entire process from start to finish. And I'm also going to be doing it in a little bit of a different format. I've mainly been doing replays of my live streams for my City Skylines YouTube content so far. That's still going to be happening, but it's going to change a little bit. I'm going to be doing a lot more recorded, edited content in between those live stream replays, so it should be good. Anyway, without further ado, let's start our brand new city. Now, I was flicking through, I'm going to choose the same map, by the way, Barrier Island. Now, I was flicking through these random names a second ago and I came across something that I like. Oakdale. Name doesn't really matter anyway, it just needs to be something not bad. Gonna disable tutorials, gonna turn unlimited money and unlock all off. We're gonna do it all again from scratch. And let's start the game. Alright, I'm in. Got a completely fresh map to work with. Now I'm going to start by just evening all this ground out. Getting a nice flat area to work with. Going to do something roughly resembling how I had it last time. But we mainly just need this starting area flattened for now. Don't need to worry too much about back here. Just need a flat area to put this first road through. Should pause it too, by the way, so I'm not losing any money. I don't think I'm losing money from anything yet, but I will be soon. Why am I only starting with $500,000? I feel like I've started with more before, or less. Or it's just been a different amount. I don't know. Maybe I'm just tripping out. Or maybe they changed it. I don't know. I haven't started too many new cities in this game. Alright, so I'm going to do a similar thing in the middle here that I did in my last city, but I'm going to take it right on through to the end. You'll see what I'm talking about. But I'm going to put a trench right through the middle here. And I'm going to run the highway through it and some bridges over it. Wait, we want to make sure I get this completely even. I'm using the Anarchy mode, by the way, which is a godsend. Same thing can be achieved with Dev mode, but it's just a little bit nicer using Anarchy. Alright, so let's bring this trench down. Don't want to make it quite as deep as I made it last time. I think that'll do. Tall enough so we can get bridges over the road, but other than that, don't need to add any extra depth to it. Alright, so let's keep bringing this road forward. Probably could do this with a parallel tool, but I can't be bothered. This is easy enough. Alright, now let's keep bringing this trench on through. I think this height should work. Now let's make these all key roads. Let's fill in this ugly dirt, which is really easy to do with the Anarchy mod. Not so easy to do in the base game. Been so long doing this in my last city and it's going to be a breeze right now. Look at this. Bam. Every time. I'll just keep doing the same thing along here. Clean it up a little bit, but shouldn't have to do too much. There we go. Oh, no, that's not right. Might have to clean up slightly more. Alright, how's that? There we go. Oh, no, it's still kind of wonky here. Not good. There we are, much better. And clean all the dirt up on this side. A couple lag spikes. Running so much smoother than it was in my city with 208,000 people, though, I'll tell you that much. You guys were watching the last couple streams, you know what I'm talking about. Oh, okay, that's still kind of wonky. Better be a little bit more precise with this. There we go. Still doesn't really like it, does it? Oh, it's still real wonky. I want it to be completely flat, but I don't know how much success I'm going to have with that. Alright, yeah, so that doesn't want to work. Maybe this isn't going to be as easy as I thought it was going to be. I was talking it up like it was going to be so easy. I mean, it's easy to get the key walls, it's just not easy to get the road straight. Or flat. It's straight, it's just not flat. There we go, that's pretty good. There we go. It's really weird sometimes how, if you noticed at the end there, it wouldn't let me do it one way straight, but the other way it would just work immediately. It's fine. Sometimes you just have to try it from the other way and it works. Alright, so this is looking good. So as I said, this isn't always going to finish here. I'm eventually going to continue this up all the way to the water's edge somewhere here. It did finish here in Auburn Hills, but yeah, we're going to do it differently this time. Yeah, that's one of the things I wanted to do differently, but it was just going to be too difficult to change in Auburn Hills because it was already so dense and so built up, and everything was built around this, which was the start of the city last time as well. So another thing I did want to do differently this time that was kind of hard to explain in the intro, so I thought I'd just wait until I got into the game so I could explain what I was talking about. But in Auburn Hills, I didn't want my grid to be completely symmetrical. Like I did want it to be on grid, but I wanted a couple spots to be off and mismatched and kind of be a little bit chaotic, if you know what I mean. I didn't want it to all be one connected, completely even symmetrical grid. But one problem that did arise pretty late into the building of the city was that I didn't build everything off these straight roads. I would build a road off here, and then I would do like a curvy road up, and then I would start another grid from this curvy road, but it would be kind of diagonal because the road that I started it off wasn't completely straight. And then I would continue this one grid that was completely straight off of this completely straight road, and it would eventually meet up, and it would look really strange because it was this diagonal road meeting this other straight road, and they didn't quite match up, and there would be one road that was a little bit off center here, and then this road here that was 90 degrees, and then it just all looked a little bit off. Like I wanted it to look off but not wrong, you know what I mean? And it just looked like I'd done something wrong, which I did because I didn't really think about it. And I was laying in bed thinking last night, like, what did I do wrong? I was trying to break it down. It seems really simple now, but I just need to build everything, start every grid off of here, like off a road that is connected to this road that is straight, and really think about, yeah, how the grids are going to interconnect in the city, because I didn't quite think about that as much as I should have last time. So yeah, that's one thing that I wanted to explain, that yeah, I wanted to focus on, and also something helpful, I guess, for you guys to be mindful of as well when you're building your cities. So what do I want to do next? Just fix this up a little bit. Man, this music is distracting. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. I guess first things first, we need to start laying down some streets and start getting some space for some low density residential. Now, eventually this is going to be a big city center like Auburn Hills, but for the start, when we don't have everything unlocked, we can't place medium density, we can't place high density. We're just going to have to make some low density areas for now and then evolve them in the future, but that's just how it's going to have to go for now. And we need to think about this entrance from the highway as well, and how the highway is going to come down here, but we'll do that in a minute. That's not really a necessity right now when we have no traffic coming in. We don't really need to worry about a highway. So let's run a road straight down here, pretty close to the water. And then that gives us a pretty wide grid to work with here. Let's bring this across. I probably will keep a bridge there. That's just not going to be the end of the trench, but we'll work with this for now, this placement. So that road's going to work its way along there, and we need to straighten it out a little bit, flatten it out, get rid of this little dirt road and dirt bridge too. I kind of did want to incorporate that into Auburn Hills somehow, but I don't know, it didn't really work out, and I'm not even going to try this time. Alright, so let's continue it straight. Bring it right to the edge of the area that I've got to work with here. Oh, another big lag spike. Alright, looking good. Gonna save too while I think of it. Alright, now do I want to keep this block this wide, or do I want to split this down the middle into... I think it would probably be wise to split it down the middle. It's still going to leave me lots of room. Let's do one of these and let's bring it directly down the middle. 90 degrees. Connect it on up. And yeah, that's perfect. That gives us, that really maximizes our zoning here, right on the city center here, so that's good. That's another thing. I didn't design this area well enough to be the city center last time, and then I kind of just decided later that it would be, but I have a little bit more of a vision this time. Let's just say Auburn Hills was our practice, and now I'm yeah, really focused on a vision. Oh damn, I don't have that unlocked. I can't edit these traffic lights or anything yet. Damn, that's gonna cause some traffic issues until I can fix that. Let's bring a road out this way as well, because this is where I want to put the residential to start with. Make a little area out here for them. So bring this road straight across. I think I'm just going to fill this in. I wanted to keep it last time and sort of work with the natural landscape a little bit more, but it just ended up being like a little bit of a dead area here with a little bridge that felt kind of unneeded. And yeah, I just don't think it really worked. So let's fill all this in this time. Just bring it across roughly like that for the moment. And if we use anarchy, we can actually go past the borders here as well and cheat a little bit, I guess, but it's handy. I guess that means I could probably build outside of the borders too, but I'm not going to do that. Alright. So let's bring this road right on down. And we have a lot more space to work with here now. How do I want to do this? As I said, I don't want to keep the grid too uniform. I think maybe... I've got to think about how I did it here as well. There. How spaced apart it was there. Wait, do those do the edges of the circle? Oh, that's the zoning area. Oh, okay. Oh, that's handy. Again, might have been obvious to some people, but I've just realized that the circle is around the road is the zoning area. Why have I never? Let's just bring it up to here for now. Forget I don't have like pretty much unlimited money anymore, so I can't just be laying a million roads willy-nilly when I don't really need them yet. Alright, bring it across completely straight, and then that's all even through here. That looks good. Now, I'm going to put some bridges across here. I don't really know how to space them out, because if I put something in the middle of here, I guess that is probably going to stay a bridge, so I can work it out through here, but that's going to be really hard to work out the exact middle. Is it going to snap to the middle for me maybe, or? I don't think so. That looks like roughly the middle. Maybe here. I mean, if it looks good to the naked eye, then that's really all that matters. It doesn't need to be like mathematically exactly the middle. Like I'd say somewhere around here looks good. Why not? That looks good. And we'll bring a main road up through here. Is that a little bit off? That is a little bit off. Why is that off? Something is wrong with the alignment here. You see how the lights are all wonky there, the crossings? Something isn't quite right about that for some reason. Oh, it's because it's like a bridge here. Why is it starting a bridge there? It's because that's slightly raised up. I think if I do it like that, it's fine. Maybe. And there, I think. Yeah. That makes it so much easier now. I've realized that circle is the zoning area. I'm an idiot. Alright, yeah, now that's lined up. Will it be the same on this side? Yeah, it's the same on this side. But I think if I just get rid of that, yeah, it's going to line up itself. I don't actually have to get rid of it and redo it. And I can just continue that straight. Have that last bit be a little ramp. So that means I'm not going to be able to zone along most of this main road as well. Oh no, just here. It creates like a weird little ramp section because of the bridge. Can I redo this and get rid of that? I wonder. No, it doesn't like it. See, it still does it. Wonder why. That's so weird. That's so strange. Was it because of that piece of road there that was already raised up? It was connecting to that? Yes, it was. Okay. So, road across here now. How do you feel about that? Is it going to turn into a bridge? No. But it does make these slightly off. Which is just something about putting a bridge there, I guess. Because I don't think it's not aligned. Why is it? It's because the bridge is slightly smaller, I think. Does it have narrower sidewalks? What is it? What is it about the bridge that's different? I'm trying to figure that out in a second. Oh, something about this connecting too, it doesn't like. Tries to turn it into a bridge when I connect that. If I connect it slightly off angle, it doesn't mind. But when I connect it directly to it like that, I think that side is what is causing the issue, maybe. It's weird. Yeah, maybe this trench is really not going to be as easy as I thought it was. I'm just running into different issues than I had last time. I mean, I think I had these issues last time, but I just kind of gave up on fixing them. But this time I want to actually do everything properly. I don't want to say get it looking perfect, because nothing can be perfect, especially in a game that needs updates like this, but I want to get it as perfect as I can get it. I mean, these are kind of wonky. Can I upgrade? I can't do it yet. I want to come back to this and see if I can upgrade the sidewalk width on these bridges, because maybe that would help. I don't know. Maybe that would even it up. I mean, making it a small bridge would also even it up. Kind of. Didn't really do anything, did it? No. I might as well just do that for the moment. And that looks fine. When I get some more stuff unlocked, we can improve it. But for now, it's functional. It looks fine. It's aligned. Although it is it's kind of to the left, isn't it? It's a little bit to the left. Shit. It needs to be like almost right next to this one. I want to say like here. No, it's literally directly in the middle of those two, isn't it? I was just off. It's there. I'm pretty confident in that. It's there. And hopefully this doesn't give me as many troubles as it gave me last time. Let's just try and send it on through. There we go. How's the bridge situation? No bridge on this side and no bridge on this side. We're good. So this looks good. I'm happy with this layout so far. It looks a little generic and bland, but we're going to work on that. But we've got a good clean layout to start with, so it's a positive. Let me bring this road on out and we'll join it up with this one. Is that going to be straight? Let's just do it here. I can make sure that it's straight. And trim those little edges off. Alright, now let's add another block onto this side. Is that off? That looks kind of off for some reason. I'm so paranoid about it being off. I think I'm just imagining things. I think that's fine. That's good. I don't know why I'm tripping. Alright, so let's add another few streets down the middle here. So, man, it's hard trying to get the exact middle of things. That's also going to create issues with that, isn't it? That's going to fuck that up. I'm going to try and make it a bridge again. In some spots it tries. Some spots it doesn't. In some spots it does that, which is even weirder. I don't think I'm going to be able to attach anything to this road. I think I should just zone on this road. And maybe let's put... You know what? I'm just going to start zoning. I'm just going to start zoning and then I'm going to work it out. Now, as I said, this area is eventually going to be medium density, high density. But for now, we're going to have to start with a little bit of low density. So bring a straight road across here. Oh, that's actually smack bang in the middle, it looks like. And if it's not, it's close enough. It looks good. Those are things I don't mind being slightly off with the grid. It's just when, the situation that I described before arises where there's roads that are slightly off and at the wrong angle merging into each other and it just looks trash. These roads are all straight, so that's fine. For example, I could switch it up and do this. I also found it has the added effect of helping traffic flow. And you can kind of direct traffic to certain roads by the way that you set up your grid. And I'll explain what I mean. It would be a little bit easier if I had cars on the road, but I'll use my mouse as an example. Say someone wants to get from here to here and you want them to use one of these two roads. Now, if they're here, they're probably, and this grid is completely symmetrical like it is here, and this road runs straight up, they're probably just going to use this middle road and cut through the neighborhood, which is probably not what you want. As I said, you want them to use one of these two main roads. So if you disrupt the grid here, they're not going to be able to travel straight up through this neighborhood. They're going to have to travel, and they come to this intersection, they come to this intersection. So if my theory is correct, it's hard to obviously tell without the cars coming through here. Instead of doing that, they should just come up straight through here and around, and use one of these main roads as intended. So that's my little theory I came up with, and I think it holds, but we'll have to find out. Now, yeah, I'm not too sure what I want to do with this yet. I don't think I want to run any more roads through here. As I said, I can't attach anything to here, and I don't really want to run too many side streets off this main road through here. So I'm going to leave it like that for the moment, and we'll get some stores in there, and then I'll see what's happening. Alright, so we got a couple choices for where I can zone my low density at the moment, but I think here is as good a spot as any, maybe just on this side. But these are big blocks, and I don't really know how I want to fill them in. I think if I run a couple of side streets off here, that would be good. How does that look? Terrible. Alright, how's that for a little neighborhood inside this block here? And I'll try and lengthen some of these shorter ones just a tiny bit, because I'm going to possibly put a roundabout on the end of all these little ones, but I'm not too sure if that's going to fit in. Does that work? Does that look good? Look, I think that looks as good as anything for the meantime. I think it just looks kind of weird because there's nothing around, but the only bad thing is using the anarchy mod. Maybe I should not use it for now. Gotta remember to turn it off when I'm placing roads and stuff, and I don't need it because it won't get rid of the trees. Oh, I haven't done power or water or anything yet. Shit, forgot about that part. Let's get this power attached. So bring it underground and connect it to a transformer station. There we go. So good a spot as any. I think that was on flat. Looks good enough. Yeah, that looks good. Where does this road need to be? At the front here. And then how do I want to connect that on? Could connect it off the highway here. And I was going to put a little parking lot in there, but don't have that unlocked yet. I forgot how many things I need to unlock and how little I have at the start. Kind of frustrating to do a second time round. I was thinking about just unlocking everything. Still keeping the money the same, but just unlocking everything, seeing as I've already unlocked it before. But I was like, no, I should just do it the same. I should do it legitimately. Otherwise, I feel like it's not as much as an achievement. And also, I feel like it does allow your city to have a little bit of natural growth and natural progression, and it does change the look of your city a little bit too, rather than just having all the tools unlocked at the go and being able to do whatever you want. You've got to work within the confines of the game a little bit and work a bit more creatively. So it does, yeah, I think make your city look better actually. So I decided to, yeah, just do it all again. Okay, so I've got power coming in from the outside, so we can pay for some power and import some, but I do probably want to make my own as well. I don't want to make any of this area industrial yet, is the only thing. So maybe I will import my power. Is that just gonna start doing its thing on its own. Well, tiny village already. Don't even have anyone living in it yet, and I'm already a tiny village. It's cool that it's not just purely based on population now, though. I think that is a good change. I also don't want to dump poo water immediately. Can I get my wastewater treatment plant yet? I have 1 unlock point. Oh, I need 2. Dang, so not quite. Not quite. Let's get a water pumping station going though. And let's bring it in from this side for now. Good a spot as any. Oh, that actually means I can bring the road across too. So that's good. Didn't think about that. It needs road access. We unlocked some more medium roads now as well. With that progression to tiny village. Oh, there we go. That's all I need to do. That actually works. Cool. Didn't think that would be good, but it is. So yeah, as I said, I don't want to put industrial area anywhere around here. I want to push the industrial back over here. But for the meantime, yeah, I can only unlock 3 tiles, so I can't really, set up this area, is what I'm trying to say, completely yet. I don't want to do it bit by bit. I want to sort of plan it out a little bit like I did here. So I'm going to wait a little bit. I'm just going to try and import some power. We can sort out the water. Doesn't look like... Oh, I am starting to import a little bit. Cool. Alright, so it won't be great on the money, but we should be okay. So I've got power, water. We need a sewage outlet. Let's put this downstream here. And yeah, I don't want to keep that going for long. I don't want to get much pollution in the water, especially right by the homes here and right on the waterfront. Well, it's pretty much all waterfront, isn't it? It's an island. But yeah, I want to get a treatment plant going as soon as I can. So hopefully we got from tiny village to, what is it? Small village soon. And I can sort that out. So let's speed that up by getting some more people in here. I don't want that. I don't want that massive house. Alright, looking good. This isn't going to stay like this anyway, so I don't even need to think about it too much, honestly. This area is going to develop a whole heap. It's, as I said, it's going to be the city center. So all this low density is going to get pushed right out, probably to the other side of the river or further out here a little bit. But definitely not in the middle here. So yeah, I don't have to worry about it too much. Move in, guys. Your homes are soon going to get bulldozed. I really wish they'd fix issues like this where you can't zone anything on this space here. Just because this tiny building's here, you can't put anything on this road here. It's annoying. I mean, you can kind of get around it with a path and doing that. But sometimes it doesn't really work. If I do that, yeah, it reverts back. And I'm pretty sure that's gonna... Is that okay? I don't know what the go is with that. The zoning seems to have swapped back, but I don't know if that's something to do with the anarchy mod, if it's letting me do that, but it's not actually going to function. I don't know. I'll keep an eye on that. I'm intrigued. Let me do that though. Make this one a tiny bit bigger. Oh, now that's leaving a weird gap on the corner. Was that doing that before? Why are you like this, game? Why do you do this to me? I'm actually going to not put a house there. Let's just do that. See how that goes. And let's put a small path here. Push the zoning over here. Let's try and get a couple more in there. Perfect. I mean, it built the house. It's got residents. They're poor, but they're there. So, oh, that one didn't work though. See, it didn't like that one. Why, man? Why won't you just let me do that? Please. The house looks good there. You're gonna make me get rid of it. And I don't wanna. Alright, what about now? Ah. Alright, fine. Have it your way. What can I zone? I can zone that area, so let's just make that a bigger house. And that's fine, I guess. Whatever. Alright, but this is good. Maybe I could... This probably could be a road too, not a lane. And just have these little ones be lanes, but... No, I'm not going to worry about it too much because this is just starting it off. It's going to change. So I'm not going to worry about it. That's fine. That's cool. Alright, so we've got 27 people in our city. Nice little start. Get some commercial zoned in here. We're just going to drag it on down. Fill the whole thing. Alright, nice. So we'll get that going. I just need to get things a little bit more filled in so I can get an idea for how I want it. And start detailing. I've got $976,000. Maybe I could purchase a couple of these. $45,000 for 3. Why not? I don't know what else to zone at the moment that's going to get me up to the next level. Maybe I should just put a bunch more low density housing around here. Oh, I've already got row housing. How didn't I notice that? But I can work with that. I can work with some row housing around here. Put in a row here. And another row here. Alright, that takes care of that a little bit. Let's get a bit more low density. Just fill this all in. There we go. Alright, so we'll get a bunch of people moved in. We'll get up to small village before we know it. And we can start... Yeah, doing this how I want to do it. But this is looking good for the meantime. So let's think about these blocks a little bit more. This is going to be pretty filled with stores in this area. Maybe I should have shaped this a little bit differently. Maybe I should shape this side a little bit differently. Maybe I shouldn't continue this road right on down. Maybe I should switch it up a little bit. Let's bring a road into the middle here. And I haven't unlocked car parks yet. When do I unlock car parks? Not for a while. Damn. Okay, no, I must have missed them. Yeah, I missed them. Roadside parking fee. Do I unlock parking? Oh, it must be, it's in the development menu, isn't it? Parking areas too. Okay, so that won't be too far away. Because I want to put some parking or something in the middle here. I guess I'll leave it like that for now. But yeah, I'm going to do this side differently. And that already looks better too. Alright. We've got a lot of industrial demand, but... I mean, I guess I can start putting it out here somewhere. This is kind of where I want the industrial area to start. So maybe I can lay a little bit down, even if I need to change it slightly in the future. But I need to think about, this is going to be the closest bridge for these guys to get in and out of the city. So maybe I need to lay down that highway first before I start. Oh, I don't have a highway yet. Never mind. Just everything I got to do, I don't have unlocked yet. So they're going to have to drive through the city for now. But we do need to think about making this road network as simple as possible for them to get where they're going. So this trench is going to continue on through. And these roads are going to continue on down the side of it. Pretty certain of that. I don't think I want to stop it early anymore and then raise the road up over here like I did last time. I think I want to do it differently. I think I want to bring the trench all the way out to like here and then do a big interchange at the end, transferring to the highway that runs along the back of the island here like I did last time. I think I want to, yeah, keep that highway at the back the same, keep the interchange at the back the same, but just continue the trench all the way back instead. It's already longer than it used to be, I think. I think it did finish here last time, so yeah, bringing it out to here would already be longer. Let's bring this road down as well. Alright, so my low density and my medium density demand has come back up again. I'm going to fill this in with just a little bit more low density. 212 people in here now. Trying to think about how I want to start this industrial area and where everything's going to go. It's hard when I don't have access to the entire area yet, but it's good with the Anarchy mod that I can just come out here and smooth it all out and sort of plan a little bit. I don't know if I lay roads out, like as I said, I don't really want to do that because it's a little bit cheaty, but I don't know if I do lay roads out here, it's going to cause any sort of issue if I haven't unlocked the tile yet. Going to be interesting to see, but alright, so this road is gonna curve around and sort of border the outside of the island. So we can probably bring, let's just start a big block down here, because I think from let's bring a block down from, gonna have one coming down the middle here. And let's just do this so we can plan. Right on the border. That's not cheating, is it? And this is good. It's all coming off of this main strip, which is completely straight. So it means this grid is going to be completely straight. We just need to keep building it off of this. Be mindful about what roads I'm building off of. This guy needs medical attention, and I don't have any medical clinics or hospitals in the city, so I better place one. Oh, that's something I could do here actually. Let's get a little road coming up the back here. Do I want it that close? Maybe I don't. Maybe I want an alleyway up here. And we can put the medical clinic on the side here, and that leaves room for a car park as well. I think that's good. And what happens if I try and attach this, just out of curiosity? Oh, I think that's going to act normal actually. Okay, that might be fine when I can get rid of these traffic lights and it won't cause much of an issue on these main roads here. I think that'll be fine. Maybe. Or maybe I could just do that and put the parking lot off to the side here. Maybe that's better. So I don't need any more commercial at the moment. I'm wondering whether I keep this all residential or whether I actually switch this up in the future. I'm not too sure. Anyway, I was meant to be focusing on industrial. I just really don't know where I want to start it. I think here's fine. I'll just bring it out like that. And flatten all this off. And let's start... Oh, small village. Awesome. Let's just put a little bit here to begin with. And you can start ruining the nice environment over here. Get them, boys. Alright, this is looking pretty good so far. I'm happy with this. Good start to Auburn Hills 2.0, Oakdale. So we've unlocked quite a bit now. Let's unlock the water treatment plant. I wanted to do parking, but water treatment plant is the most important thing. Should pause immediately and just, yeah, stop this poo water going into the river. Yes. Oh, look, it's still there. Oh, that's graphic. So let's get this water treatment center in. Let's just put it here for now. We can move it. Here. Good a spot as any. Actually, that's a pretty nice spot for it. I like that. Now I'm going to bring this across. Oh, we can actually unlock some more tiles now. Do these two. $21,000. Easy. Alright, so now that I have these two tiles unlocked, I can flatten all this off. Well, I could already do that, but now I can legitimately flatten all this off and build on it. And I can continue this road across. This is going to be a bridge across the trench eventually. The last bridge across probably, and then it's going to come up right after it, and the interchange is going to be somewhere here. We could even extend the land out a little bit if I wanted to, but we'll keep it as is for the meantime. Of course, there's a helicopter going over my house right now while I'm recording. Thanks, guys. Alright, so now we can continue this trench out. Let's get rid of this and lower the land on through here. There we go. We've got a new end for it for now. And we can bring the bridge back across, but I'll clean this up first. There we go. All cleaned up except for this end part, but I'm not going to worry about that just yet because it's going to be a bridge. So, but that looks good. And I'm going to add the bridge back in across here. Like so. And yeah, that all looks pretty neat. Probably about as neat as I can get it. It does look a little weird here. Oh, let's change this to a bridge. Or a raised up section of road at least. There we go. That looks pretty good. Again, I think about as neat as I can get it in this game in its current state. So let's go with that. Now I'm going to bring this road on up. And connect it on here. So what else do I need? I need some schools in here. But I want to wait until I unlock this. Oh, I did unlock the medium density now, didn't I? Aha. Forgot about that. Alright. Let's start zoning up some medium density then. I think we'll leave that as it is for now. I can unlock 2 more tiles. So let's unlock 2 out this way. Not that one, and that one. So let's flatten this area on out so we have a nice space to build on. Again, not too worried about the coastline yet. Let's delete that sewage pipe we had going out here though. Get rid of that marker. Alright, looking good. Now let's extend this road out, this big block. How wide do I want to make this? Let's just bring it out another tile roughly. Continue the road up straight. Continue this main road on through. And let's continue this little side road on through as well. Cool. Now let's connect. I'm thinking about running another road through the middle here. Maybe I could connect it up here and disconnect the edges. Just short of the zoning space there. Put something in there? No. Doesn't look good. Right, so I'm just going to paint a bunch of medium density in here. Get some people moved in. I don't know why the zoning is so fragmented here. That's annoying, but it is how it is. They want more low density at the moment too, but don't really have anywhere I want to put that, so I'm gonna hope they just forget about that. Let's run this road up. And I'm gonna leave that one there. Or should I bring it on up? Let's bring it through. But let's have it come only halfway. Let's connect something up here. Switched up a little bit. It's really annoying I can't connect anything to this without it going haywire. Well, it's fine on that side. Maybe I can try and redo it. No. Doesn't like it. There we go. That kind of worked, I think. Oh, that's a little bit weird on this side. Oh, large village. Perfect. Yeah, why has it done that? Don't like that. Oh, it's that weird little node there that it didn't like. There we go. Perfect. Alright, what do I get with large village? We got 4 more unlock points. Let's do parking areas for sure. Probably not nearly the most important thing I need to unlock, but gas power plant should be next, I guess. Because we're probably not going to hit another milestone for a little while. So, should think ahead a little bit. Right, all that's going to be a bridge. Let's try and fix this.
20 minutes later.
Did that do it? I did it. Sweet. Alright, so that's all looking good. I'm going to save up because that was kind of difficult. There we go. So I think that's a pretty good starting layout for the city. And that might be a good point to end the first episode as well, because I've been recording for a fair while. Well guys, I really hope you enjoyed the first episode of my new series. If you did, make sure you hit that like button down below and consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in episode 2. Peace.